Hi, I'm Moby, and welcome to my Reverb store. I've always been a little bit obsessed with drum machines. In fact, I've always been a lot obsessed with drum machines. Over the years, I presumptuously believe that I have come up with the largest collection of analog drum machines in the world. And I'm selling all of them, every last one, and giving all of the money to the Physicians Committee for Responsible Medicine, an organization I work with and I really love. So I'm getting rid of all of my drum machines, and hopefully you will buy them and make great music with them, or use them as interesting things on your bookshelf, or who knows what else you can do with old drum machines. One of my favorite drum machines is the Chamberlin, and it's far and away the most expensive drum machine that's for sale because it's the first drum machine ever made. It uses tape loops. It was built, I think, in the 50s. Rather than have a printed circuit, they recorded someone playing drums. And so the drum machine is moving a tape head from tape loop to tape loop to tape loop. And it's a beautiful piece of furniture, and it's arguably the rarest, most valuable, I'd say possibly the rarest, most valuable drum machine ever made, because it's the first. I do presumptuously think I have the largest collection of analog drum machines, but I also have some early digital drum machines. My cutoff point was around 1982, 83. And one of my favorites is the MXR drum computer. They're very early samples. They're really crunchy and interesting. It's a wonderful sounding drum machine, and I hope whoever buys it goes on to make great things with it. One of the hardest drum machines for me to get rid of or to sell is my Roland TR-909. I bought this early 90s at Rogue Music. And if you don't know, the 909 really is the core drum machine for early rave records, techno, etc. I mean, there's the 808, which is a wonderful drum machine. I actually never owned one, but the 909, every early rave and techno record was made with the 909. I hope that you get the 909 and it serves you well for decades. One of my favorite old analog synth and effect and drum machine companies was Univox. I'm selling some of my Univox drum machines, and I love them because they're just these quintessential mid-70s drum machines. And you can imagine everybody from Kraftwerk to whomever, all the people, all the disco records, everything that involved those mid-70s drum machines. The Univox really is one of the classics. It's also a very nice looking drum machine. I'm selling a bunch of drum machines that could also vaguely be considered furniture. Because there are a lot of drum machines that were very small, like little boxes, that you carry around with you. And there are some, like the Wurlitzer Sideman. It's like a big, heavy, chunky piece of equipment. And I guess it was so you could play nightclubs, restaurants, church ballrooms, and you didn't need to plug into the amplifier because it comes with a built-in speaker and a built-in amplifier. I mean, after all this time, to be honest, they don't work all that well, but it's just so interesting. I mean, nowadays, most of our sounds are virtual, so there's no box at all. And I still sort of love these big, giant boxes, and just imagining people in the 50s and the 60s and the 70s carrying around drum machines that weighed 60 or 70 pounds. That's my drum machine collection. There are hundreds of them, and I loved each and every one of them. And honestly, I hope that if you buy them, you love them just as much as I did. So please take good care of my babies.